Hey, this is Tristan at Hip Cooks in West Los Angeles, and it's Super Bowl season. So let's make a 9-layer dip for your party. Got all my ingredients spread out here. My skillet's nice and hot. One of the first things I want to do is get my bacon going. So this is 2 pieces of bacon that's been chopped up. I want that to get nice and cooked up before I add my refried beans. While that's cooking, let's work on the sour cream here. The sour cream is one of our layers, but we want to spice it up with some taco seasoning. So I'll just use 16 ounces of sour cream. Okay. And some taco seasoning. And this can be found like in the spice section in your grocery store. Just give that a good mix up so we'll get some flavorful sour cream. Okay, so that's ready to go. We'll let that sit for a little bit. While the bacon is still cooking, just the other ingredients, 2 cups cheddar cheese and some guacamole, if you like guacamole, for a layer. I've chopped up 2 Roma tomatoes, and I've chopped up 1 head of cilantro. And then I also have 1 can of sliced black olives and 2 green onions that have been sliced into little pieces. We know that bacon, as it starts to cook, gets a lot of fat in the pan. This time, for richness in our dip, I'm gonna leave that fat in there. Once we mix in the beans, that fat will meld into the beans and they'll be really tasty. So I'm just gonna cook down the bacon. The bacon's all nice and cooked up, so I can take my can of refried beans, and this is a 16-ounce can, into the pan. And you just wanna get the fat from the bacon and the bacon all mixed in together. It could take a while, or will take a while, to heat up the beans enough so that they absorb that fat. So give this process about 10 minutes before you can start composing your 9-layer dip. So the bacon and beans are all intertwined right now, so we can start layering. This is our first layer at the bottom. So I'm using about a 9x9 pan. Spread that along the bottom. If you have a clear pan like a Pyrex, that's kind of groovy because then you can see all the layers on the side. And then my cheese. So I want to use the majority of my cheese on the second layer, but save a little bit, about 1/4 cup, for the top. Then I'll make yummy, creamy sour cream. It has that dip inside of it, or the flavoring rather. Okay, so gently spread this over the top. And it's okay if some cheddar cheese gets on top of it, you'll never know the difference. But don't mix it together. We're working on layers. So once that's covering all 4 corners, the guacamole. Plop it around, spread it around just like the sour cream. Good. Now the tomatoes, I chose Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are nice because they don't have as many seeds in them. They have a lot more of the firmer flesh, so you don't get all those seeds and all that extra juice that you might find in a beefsteak tomato or a round red garden tomato. Cilantro. Just a light sprinkle. This is a whole head, but I think this is about enough. 1 can of olives. Then the rest of that cheddar cheese that's been grated for a little contrasting color. And green onions to end. All right, your 9-layer dip, add it to your buffet at your Super Bowl party and enjoy the dip and enjoy the game. Ba-bam. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see any other videos, please send your emails to requests@mahalo.com, and in the meantime, check out our other videos.